This just in, folks. The Bugle has received exclusive info indicating that there is nothing new in this video.
Actually, there are new skits and pictures and footage, and he built this new Statue of Liberty thing.
Yeah, alright, nobody cares. You're fired. Get the out. Get the out. What's going on, guys? It's Ross here, finally back on MGF Customs in 2023 for yet another custom Lego Spider-Man No Way Home video, but this is the Webslingers video, the final video on all three Spider-Man suits. Tom Holland's Peter 1 in the integrated suit, Tobey Maguire's Peter 2, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and Andrew Garfield's Peter 3, the amazing Spider-Man, all fully realized as custom painted Lego minifigures that you have seen across 8 or 9 videos throughout 2022 as I worked on them on and off. I have no idea where the last year went, but this has been some of the most challenging paint work of my life, and now that they're all done for this video, there are a bunch of skits, photos that I finally got to take of them that I had been waiting a year to make, plus a kind of semi-decent little quick Statue of Liberty build with some scaffolding that I think you guys will find to be pretty cool. But this is the final goodbye to this part of the Spider-Man No Way Home project. Be sure to leave a like below to remind YouTube that I still exist, and with all of that, let's get started. Alright, so you've seen these minifigures, and I won't be going too far into recapping everything that went into them. I think you get it. The suits are fully 100% hand-painted, and I really did feel like my patience was tested in painting each of them. This was my first standard non-Iron Spider, fully painted Tom Holland MCU Spider-Man custom since Captain America Civil War in 2016 when he first debuted in the role. And this one I had some trepidations with because I actually made some mistakes. I kind of messed up the arms thanks to an inaccuracy, unfortunately, on Hot Toys' preliminary prototype of the suit. I also still wanted to make the pincers, even though those weren't actually in the movie, and then that added a lot of time to the process. The one thing that I did actually paint up and add to the integrated suit that I really wish I had for the showcase was, of course, the spell box. The Macchina di Kadavus that Doctor Strange, of course, contains the spell into, and it was so cool. This is a custom 3D printed piece from Tuminio. Actually, I really wish I had it for the integrated suit showcase, but that's why I was really excited to save it and kind of show it off here, even though you might have seen it in some other skits and some other Instagram posts. It was such a cool thing to paint, considering the whole plot of the movie in a lot of ways revolves around it. I was like, how could I not have painted this really quick and included it? But it's here now. It's really fun, and I think it's just so cool. Next up, the amazing Spider-Man himself, Andrew Garfield's Peter 3, making that grand historic entrance that no one will ever forget. This suit was the one where I fully committed. Okay, I'm going to get this one right. Obviously, the increase in all of the fully painted webbing and actually painting proper Spider-Man symbols into that webbing eventually was already challenging enough, but prepping the body so that I could safely paint onto the sides of the torso and then painting the suit texturing for the first time, little mark by mark, was just game-changing for me and ultimately worth it in doing my best to painting the definitive version of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit in Lego. And it's not totally perfect. Maybe there are some things that I would change just a little bit already, but this was the one suit where I learned the most, and this was the minifigure that helped to inform the one Spider-Man that I did not want to mess up on, that I wanted to be fully prepared on, and that was, of course, Peter 2. I want to tear him apart. So let's fucking kill him! Hey, what did you mean when you said you stopped pulling your punches?
You are the one that killed her.
Don't worry, I got this guy. Oh, you're gonna stab me with that? Nope, don't think so. Hey, what about the cure? Don't need it. Wait, Peter 3, stop! Wait! Breaking tonight. You should like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't, who cares? Tobey Maguire's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man of the original Sam Raimi trilogy that I grew up on. And even if Tom Holland is the definitive Spider-Man now, Tobey Maguire will always be my Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility, and I felt a great responsibility to properly painting this suit in Lego, doing it right, and all of the work from The Amazing Spider-Man, as I said, helped to inform everything that I did here. I felt prepared to take on the Raimi suit and paint it in Lego, so much so that I recorded so many of the pivotal moments of the process so that I would be able to put together a full tutorial series going in depth with super long form videos over on the Patreon, breaking down just how I did all of this work over, I think it was probably 2.5 months. And I'm so proud of this minifigure. It turned out so clean and exactly as I had hoped. The suit texturing on this one especially, I'm so much more proud of even than on Peter 3. But this is also the first time where I painted Peter's face myself, directly inspired by Crosscheck Figure over on Instagram. I think that we got Tobey's likeness nailed here. I painted it within a couple hours and then also sculpted the hairpiece, which is certainly not perfect, and I will have a better one for him eventually. But for now, this is it. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. 3 is the magic number, and that is it for all 3 of my fully painted custom Lego Spider-Man suits to celebrate the wild multiversal event that was Spider-Man No Way Home. And finally, to celebrate not just the movie, but actually completing all 3 Spideys, I was kind of gearing up to start to begin the photo shoots and taking pictures of them, and I kind of realized I didn't have any props or anything to really support those photos or recreate any of the scenes from the huge Statue of Liberty final act sequence. And so basically, I just hopped in Bricklink Studio, and I actually first went on Lego.com and got the instructions to the 2019, I think, Apocalypseburg set from the Lego Movie 2. I kind of just re-engineered the top of the Statue of Liberty crown design that they had, and yes, it is in sand green, where it was actually bronze in No Way Home. They were repainting it, I guess, or redoing it. Obviously, it was all under construction with the scaffolding here, and the scaffolding is actually another design from Bricklink Studio that I found by Mr. Moose, actually, and so credit to him. And this is just a very simple build that I'm sure a lot of far more seasoned and experienced and active mock builders are probably laughing at, and I think that's totally fair. But this was also just meant to not only give me the ability to take the photos of them actually on top of the real Statue of Liberty build, but also to have the scaffolding just for any other uses in the photo shoots that I did, and also really primarily to actually have just a really solid display. Because if I'm putting all this work into the Spider-Man No Way Home project on the 3 Peters over that whole year on and off, and now I'm moving into making the villains this year, I mean, it would be kind of a shame if they were just kind of loosely hanging around my desk. And when I finished all 3 Spideys initially, that's exactly what they were doing. They were just kind of hanging around and getting tossed around the other pieces on my desk, and I'm like, wow, I put so much work into these, it's really worth it to build at least a very simple display. And so while I'm not going to really go too crazy into the details of the build, because I think you can see all of it right here, it's, I mean, very straightforward stuff. It's very rudimentary, it's very rough. It's literally just that Statue of Liberty crown that I just kind of added some extra bricks to on the bottom, and then just some scaffolding that I put together on some plates, and it's not really held together by a whole lot. It's really just a base for display of all the minifigures, and I'm really excited for when I actually do make the villains, because I'll be able to remove, you know, Firestar Toys, Green Goblin up here, you know, the knockoff Doc Ock, and then replace them with my actual customs. But also, you know, I'll have to find a new place for MJ with the Spellbox, and also Ned, because of course, you know, Electro's got to go here, then the Lizard, and then probably Sandman. I have no idea what the actual layout is going to be, but those spaces up there on those platforms are certainly reserved for those villains come this year, and I really hope that you guys will be there to see it, and hopefully you guys will be there to see this whole setup actually seen through to completion. And I just wanted to share it with you anyway, because I, like I said, thought it was kind of a crime to not have some kind of No Way Home setup for all the custom minifigures. wait, they'll forget who those other Parkers are in those universes too. And that means... oh shit. Hey kid, I think I flipped the first spell we botched by mistake. Whoa, so you still remember me? Wait, what does that mean?
Be a son to me now.
I had a father. His name was Ben Parker. But he's dead now, so gee, that sounds great, Mr. Osborn. Hey, Max, I thought we cured you. Don't worry about it. Alright guys, and there you have it, the Webslingers video. All three of the Spideys of our childhoods fully realized as custom painted Lego minifigures worked on for the last year on and off. I have no idea where all the time went, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for following me along on this journey of the last 8 or 9 videos throughout 2022, building up to this moment, to right here. And an even bigger thanks to all of my patrons who have been with me every step of the way, every progress post, every little update, every little lens story, the full tutorial series breaking down the process for exactly how I paint my Spider-Man suits using Peter 2 as the prime example. All of you guys, you know who you are. It has been an incredible journey, kind of honoring these three webheads and the legacy that they have and the impact that that legacy has had on each of our lives, kind of memorialized here with these three custom minifigures. This was my way of doing that, and even though it's been some of the most challenging micro precision paint work that I think I will ever attempt in my lifetime, it has been so worth it. I enjoyed working on these even though it took so much out of me, and I don't think I'll be returning to painting any sort of Spider-Man suits in any near future, but as promised in my YouTube community tab, I will be returning to the Avengers Endgame project in 2023. I've already been working on Smart Hulk again for the first time in 2 years, and now 2023 will be the year where you will hopefully see significant progress made in that direction. I'm not really one for big promises anymore, but we're gonna make some cool stuff, and to do it I've decided to trim the fat a bit and really hyper focus on the work and finishing these minifigures above all else. And that might mean even fewer videos, but when I come back, it will be when I have new custom minifigures ready to showcase, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see both of these projects seen through to completion. I remember years ago when people said, you're gonna finish these Avengers minifigures in the far future year of 2023 when Avengers Endgame takes place. I was like, no, of course I'll have them done before then. But here we are. I have no idea where the time went, but my passion and my excitement and my hype to see this through hasn't gone anywhere. It might have for many of you now, obviously, of course, and I understand that, but I'm still here painting the mini people into 2023. I'll see you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye. There you have it, folks. Conclusive evidence that this part of the Spider-Menace project is over. Now get out of here. The Avengers? That's great! Thank you! What is that? Just your own personal army of wizards and superheroes. Coolest band ever. Yeah, we got this. You spider guys can go. But we have these cures to give all the bad guys. Oh, okay, great. We'll round them up and administer those before sending them back. Deal? Yeah, actually, that would be great. You have someone? No, if you actually listened earlier, you'd know that I lost Gwen. Oh, I assumed. Yeah, don't assume. I never got over that. Well, hey, next time, try poetry. It works. I don't believe you. And I missed the part where that's my problem. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bugle tip line has just received a call from none other than the fugitive known as Spider-Man, fresh from his rampage in Queens. So, Peter Parker, what pernicious propaganda are you peddling? Look, man, I was telling your guy here, this is Party City. I just work here, alright? I knew it! He killed Mysterio! I mean, maybe he did. That's all we need! You heard it here first, folks! It's my back. Oh yeah, I got a lower back thing too. Want me to crack it? Yeah, actually. Have you cracked other people's backs before? Well, yeah, Gwen kinda... no, I haven't. Okay. Here we go. How's that feel? Whoa, are you okay? Oh, yeah. No, I think I'm paralyzed. Oh. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Don't think sorry will fix this. You still here? What do you want? Another showcase?